today's video I'll show you how to pass prop firm challenges if you use the FTMO robot from EA Trading Academy. So in front of me I have the 7 different currency pairs that the FTMO robot trades on, and I have the 7 on an FTMO trial where I have plenty of results to track the performance and see which one performs the best. So what I did actually is to connect the account to MyFXBook, and you will see that in the last 1 week every day was a profitable day. And if I show it down in the summary, you will see that I have the pound Canadian with the most profit. So this robot I will use on a prop firm, and if I show you one of my VPSs, you will see that it is already trading profitably on a 25k challenge from the ForexPropFirm, and it executed quickly a few trades. So right in here there was a short trade. If I show you the account history, you'll see this one over here that ended up nearly with $200 of a profit. Then the trade was closed and it was reversed with a long trade that ended on a profit, and it was reversed a little bit later with a short trade that hit the stop loss right in here. However, now I have a new short trade that is currently on a profit, and if that one hits the take profit, it will be a profit of $438. And if that happens, I will try to record and demonstrate to you how to scale up the trade. So with the next trade I would reinvest this profit, but I would still risk less than 1% of the account. Or to make it a little bit clearer here, the risk reward ratio is 1 to 2, and if the price hits the take profit, I'll just increase the expert advisor amount for a new position to 3 lots. So if then the expert advisor hits the stop loss, I would lose 2% of the profit and 1% that I risk by default. So all in all, I'll be risking 3%, but I would be targeting 6% in the account. And if that happens with one more trade, I'll be able to pass the challenge where I have a target of $2,500. But let's see if this will happen or not. And I continue the video with some results. About 10 days later, you can see that in the account history I have plenty of trades that open and closed. Total profit is $530, so I have the pound Canadian trading for some time, and then I switched to euro dollar because it was the top performer during this week. And currently I have one trade opened with about $200 of a profit. I will also show you the current results. So that's the performance for the last 1 week of the 7 expert advisors that are trading on a trial account. And if I show you the summary, you will see that from today actually Aussie New Zealand is the top performer and euro dollar is on the second spot. But because it is Friday, what I will do is I will simply close that open trade. I will disable the hour trading, and you'll see that all in all I have $741 of a profit. So what I will do on Monday, again I will check the performance on my FXBook, and this will include Friday because the 7 expert advisors are actually trading all the time on the trial account. I do not touch them. So on my FXBook I'll see if Aussie New Zealand is still on the top for the last 1 week, and if it is, I will replace the euro dollar robot with the Aussie New Zealand. I will drag and drop the Aussie New Zealand robot, and I will trade the top performer that was most profitable in the last 5 days. But I will do that on Monday, and I will continue the video once I have more results in the account, guys. Whoa, I forgot to explain something very important. If you've noticed in the account history, the last trade with euro dollar was with 3 lots instead of 1. This is because once I reach 2% profit in the challenge, I scale it up to 3 lots, which means that if I have kept that position that the take profit was hit, I would have 6% in the account. If the stop loss was hit, I would have a loss of 1%. I'm pretty sure you know the money management system that I use for the scaling up. This is for the 10K account, and the scaling up I showed in my FTMO course, but if you haven't seen it, pretty much once I reach 2% in the account and in 25K, 2% is exactly $500. So once I had $500 in the account, I increased the lots to 3, and if the stop loss is hit one more time, the worst case scenario is to be negative 1% in the account. If you hit the take profit, then you scale it faster to the target of 10%, and in this case, if I have kept that trade, I would have needed just one more trade to pass the challenge, but I prefer to close the trade. I'll check again the stats on Monday. I will see if Aussie dollar is still on the top, and if it is, I will continue trading it on the challenge with 3 lots. That's the scaling up system, but if you want to use it, you have to keep an eye on the account all the time. It's not set and forget, because you need to modify the lots according to the profits or the losses that the EAs bring to you. I will do my best to keep recording and show you the outcome of this challenge, and I'll continue the video right after I have more results. A few days later, the FTMO passed the challenge. Look at that. It needed just a few more trades this week to achieve $2,706.82, which is above 10%. I'll show you the performance shortly, but what I want you to notice is that I had that euro-dollar trade, which I closed on Friday. Then on Monday, I saw that GBP CAD was already the top performer, and I have replaced it. There were 4 trades that opened and closed, and they were good enough to pass the challenge. So you can see right in here with the ForexPropFirm that I use, the account 20363031 has passed the challenge, and they've sent me the next account where I have the second step from the evaluation. Why I'm really excited is because the FTMO robot actually passed 2 challenges for me in the last 48 hours, and you can see that account on the top ending on 941 is the other account I have on this prop firm, and you can see that it made $2,000 of a profit, and in this account I was keeping the top 3 performers out of the 7, and in this account I needed not 10% but actually 8%, because it is the challenge with time limit, and with the first step it is 35 days. So pretty much I followed the same strategy in 2 different ways. One account I have kept the top performer and I scaled it up. I needed 10% because I had the challenge without time limit, and in the other account I kept the top 3 performers from the FTMO robots and I needed 8%. I will show you the performance in MyFXBook for both of the accounts. So this is the one that achieved 10%. You can easily recognize when I scaled it up and increased the lots, and the other one that I have is where I kept the top 3 expert advisors, the one I've been talking about in this video, and you can see that it made 7.99%, and the ForexPropFirm actually marked that challenge as passed, which is remarkable, I can say. I'll leave the link down below in the description for the ForexPropFirm for the FTMO robot, and if you decide, you can give it a try yourself, but I'll keep the very same thing in the second step of the evaluation. As always guys, thanks so much for staying with me until the end of the video. Before you go, check out this video on my site to see exactly what the changes are with the recent update of the FTMO robot. Trade safe, we'll see you in the next video.